Hey everyone, this is Scott from Forgot to Grow Podcast. Welcome to our Chilling Adventures of Sabrina Season 1 thoughts. I just finished watching the first season a couple days ago, and I just want to share my general thoughts about this season after watching it, which is, I actually really liked this season. I was so surprised with how much I enjoyed it. I wasn't expecting to like it as much as I did, just because I thought, to be honest, I thought it was going to go to Riverdale, which some of you might not know what that means, but to me it means a little too teen drama-y. And it did definitely have those kind of elements, but I felt they focused enough on the dark elements, the witchcraft and the demon stuff, that it, balanced out the fact that it's still a bunch of teenagers running around, and that isn't my favorite type of show, but this one did it really well. I love that they brought all the characters in from the lore, and did such a great job bringing them all to life in this new incarnation. I have not read the comic that this season was based off of yet. I'm waiting for that online, to be honest. But it did do a really great job of, I think, capturing the essence of each of the characters from what I already knew from, Archie comics back in the day, and the few Sabrina TV shows I'd watched, the Sabrina the Teenage Witch live action, and there was a couple animated ones as well that I remember. So I thought they did a pretty good job of capturing the essence of most of the characters, but bringing them into this new interpretation. And I really enjoyed them. I can't tell you one character who I didn't like. The one thing I do have a little thing about was, like, it felt, like I said, I haven't read that comic, but to me it felt like her cousin, can't remember his name, but it felt like in the show he kind of replaced the role that Salem played. Now I don't know, like I said, I didn't read the comics, so I don't know if Salem barely ever helps in this new incarnation, but in the 90s live action one or early 2000 one, the Sabrina the Teenage Witch show, she's always going to Salem for help, right? Like, she's always getting help with everything, and I felt like in this season that's what her cousin did, which kind of made sense to me. You don't want to be her talking to the cat or having the cat talking all the time, maybe, but that's just me. For those of you who've read the comics, be sure to let me know if that's a thing in this new interpretation or not. Is her cousin a lot more of a big character in this new in the Chilling Adventures comic series, or is it just they were like, oh, we can't have a talking cat the whole season, so we gotta throw this character in? I'm curious, like, which one of those was. That's just a little thing I thought of during this season. But some of the other things I really enjoyed about this season was I thought that Sabrina's character was very charming and innocent, but also dark. Like, she does some fucking dark shit in this that I'm just like, oh, damn, I didn't expect that from my Sabrina. Sabrina the Teenage Witch would have never done this. This Sabrina, though, there's reasons called the Chilling Adventures, because it is chilling sometimes, and I thought they did a great job that balancing those two things, because each time it got dark, you're like, oh, is she gonna actually go through it? And then when she does, you're surprised each time, because the character is such a good and innocent character most of the time, but there's other times that she has to go dark, because that's part of being a witch and part of getting shit done sometimes, and you're just like, oh, damn, she stabbed that girl in the neck, oh shit, oh, okay, all right. And it's just, yeah, so I really enjoyed the way they kind of balanced those two elements with the character. I already said I really enjoyed the supporting cast. Couldn't tell you any of the actors' names. I'm terrible with actors' names, but I enjoyed each of them. I thought they all did a great job of fitting the character roles that they were given and doing a really great job of bringing them to life in this kind of weird off-world, which isn't 100% our reality, but isn't completely out there. Like, it's not too far out there, besides there being magic and witches, which I guess is a little out there. Excuse me. I really liked the story of this season. That kind of goes full circle throughout it with her story, and we end off with her and her friends kind of going their separate ways, because she had to do some dark shit this season, especially in the last episode. She has to, yeah, it goes a little dark. So she ends up having to, like, I like the way they leave the season off. At the end, a little bit of a cliffhanger, but not really. Like, you could kind of leave, if it only had one season, I'd be pretty satisfied with this one season, but I'm sure they're going to be doing a second season, and I hope they do, because I want to see all these characters. I want to see Sabrina's story progress, because by the end of this season, she's gone a little more dark, right? She's a little more on the witch side and then on the human side, so I'm really curious to see if we'll dive more into the witch, even more into the witch side in the second season, because this side they did a really good job of balancing it, giving us a good amount of the witch world and the world of magic and demons and the devil and all that stuff. But I'd like to get even more, because that's the parts I really liked about it. I don't want to see any more of the high school parts, to be honest, but that's just me. I'm over high school. I don't need to see a show about it, even though I get it. They're high school characters and that's a lot of the stuff. But I prefer when we're just doing the magic stuff. But I get that. But I thought they did a really great job, even though in this season balancing that still, I still was able to get through it, even though most of the time I hate teen dramas, to be honest. I haven't been able to watch any of them since I was a teenager. But this one I thought did a really great job of giving me enough of the magic stuff and not overdoing it too much with the high school drama stuff. And so yeah, I really enjoyed that. And yeah, I really enjoyed the season overall. And I'm excited for another season to come out. Yeah, that's my thoughts about the first season. What did you all think of the first season of Sabrina, or the Chilling Adventures of Sabrina, that is? I always get that name wrong. The Chilling Adventures of Sabrina, what did you think? Did you like it? Did you not? Sure, let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Thanks again for joining me today, guys, and have a good one.